So,
Yes, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, in continuation of our lecture of healthcare accessories. Today is the last topic we will discuss in this chapter. So, nowadays, the pregnancy test kits are freely available. In older days, the people used to go to the lab, they take the sample of urine, and it has to be tested over there. Nowadays, most of you know that this pregnancy test kit is available in every pharmacy over there. You just purchase that, bring it home, add that sample of urine and check pregnancy test positive or negative over there. So the pharmacies also deal with the pregnancy test kits, mostly are available nowadays. That's quite easy. In older days, means 2 decades back, it was very difficult to confirm the pregnancy test over there. Now, mostly the husbands in our society, the husband used to take that sample. It was very difficult for them to pick that sample. First, they go to the lab, they bring that bottle for females. There are different shapes for females. They bring that bottle. Then they need a wide mouth bottle for collection of the sample. Then they send to the lab and test it over there. So if there's a positive, there's happiness to that family. If there's negative, again they have to go for to conceive. So this pregnancy test is widely available in pharmacies over there. So what they detect the presence of human chronic HCG, human chronic gonadotropin in urine. What it is? It is human chronic chorionic gonadotropin in urine. Pharmacy must instruct the consumers about the proper instruction, careful. So whenever he has to sell, he has to advise also. How many you know about this pregnancy test available in pharmacy? Can you tell me? Yes, you can reply now. How many you knows that it is available in the pharmacy? Anyone will tell me? None of you don't know that these pregnancy tests are available in pharmacies. So nowadays, mostly you have to aware of this. They do know that these pregnancy test kits are available. They bring over that, add that drop of urine over there and check whether it is a positive or it is a negative. Then mostly before that, the ovulation test kit is also available. Ovulation test kit is also available in pharmacies. That what they used to do. The ovulation test kits helps. What they do predict ovulation time and is used to increase the chances of conception. This kit measures the surge of luteinizing hormone that occurs before ovulation. Now, sometimes families or couples they are going to conceive, so they must know about the ovulation time. If there is evolution time, they know there is a right evolution time. That during that one, there are chances of the conception over there. So what they used to do, they go in the pharmacy and bring the ovulation test kit over there. So what do this test kit do? This kit measures the surge of luteinizing hormone that occurs before ovulation. So beyond that, yes, they can check the right time of conception. Then nowadays, mostly there are so many people having suffering from this uncontrolled glycemia. So these kits are also available over there. The glucose test kit monitors the glucose level of the diabetic patient. A drop of blood is first placed on the strip and then just inserted in glucose monitor for measurements. So within a second, you can. If there was earlier, you may have done this Bendic test for the testing of sugar. Do you know that one? When you are doing in the first or second year, or you can do the confirmation of the glucose. You can use. There was a Bendic test. It was quite difficult. that so many steps has to be followed for the confirmation of the glucose. Nowadays, you have to bring that special type of these kits, these sticks, and you bring over there, put a drop of water over there and put in the monitor and check what is the level of glucose of that patient, whether it is hyper, whether it is hypo, whatever it is. So what they do, the glucose test kit monitor the glucose level of the diabetic. So they, without going to a lab, without doing a capillary test, you can monitor the glucose level of the patient, of diabetic patient. So it's quite easy that these strips are also available. There's different types of these strips are available. Some have can detect within 5 minutes, seconds, sometimes in say 10 seconds. Some have different shapes. So you can bet. So I'll give you another assignment of these kits after the closing closing of this lecture. So and then before that there were urine glucose. Now it is available in the market, but the urine glucose test. Before that introduction of these blood glucose strip, there was a urine glucose test. So what they do, the urine glucose test kit includes such product as Bandex solution, tablets, and usually test strips. So what they do, you put that strip and put the drop of that urine over there. So then match the color of that strip. So according to that, if it's a and whiter side means there is a low sugar. If it's higher, it's a color side means there is a higher sugar. So there was a urine glucose test. Now it is in use, but mostly it is obsoleted over there. So glucose test is mostly done by the glucose strips nowadays. Then ketone test, when there is a ketone bodies are formed in the body which is dangerous to the diabetic patients. So what they do, there's a ketone test can be done at home. You can have that kit from the pharmacy and then detect that what is the level of ketone bodies over in the body. So what they do, the ketone test kit helps in detecting the presence of ketones in diabetic patients urine as an indication of glucose control. So it's whether there's a not a good glycemic control. So ketone bodies are formed. So when there's a high hyperglycemia, then the ketone bodies which are dangerous for the diabetic patients. Then now you can most of you aware of this one, how to check the blood pressure. The best one is the mercury model. Best one is the exact reading has to be can be found with the mercury model. Mostly there is a sphygmomanometer is there. So what you have to check the blood pressure with the help of a stethoscope. So what you do this model is the most accurate and does not require calibration. It is generally more expensive and require the use of a stethoscope. So mostly you may have aware of this blood pressure model is there. So now you may have done this practicals in physiology while using this mercury model of the blood pressure. So you can check the blood pressure with the help of this mercury model. Then there is a electron. Nowadays, electron digital are also available. Mostly, in my experience, these are not well accurate reading they used to give because there are various SOPs to check the blood pressure. You may have learned in your physiology classes how to check the blood pressure. The patient or person, the subject has remained calm, mostly in lying position for 5 minutes. Then you have to check the blood pressure. But mostly, in my experience, they do not give the correct readings. But out it is available, electronic or digital model. These models are the easiest to operate. Just put on the cuff, on the arm, or wherever you need, and then you have to check the blood pressure. So there's no need of stat. There's no need of there's a skill over there because using that mercury model, you must have a skill. So when the sound of the beat has gone, when the sound has to reappear. So in this method, you just have to put that cuff on the arm, and then you have to check the blood pressure. It is a electronic or digital model mostly are available in the pharmacies over there. The first aid models. Now, sometimes older people, sometimes they need hot water bottles for for this therapy. So mostly you may have seen this hot water bottle over there. So what they put the hot water in that bottle and then they place inside wherever it is required. Hot bottle is and instruments for applying dry heat. It is made of rubber. Hot water bottle has an opening through which warm water is added and a stopper securely sealed with a washer. So pharmacist must instruct that bare rubber should never be allowed to come in contact with that body. So if the bottle is hot, it can be uh, uh, injurious to the patient. It can burn the body. So you have to put the hot water in that bottle and then wherever you need the treatment, it has to be placed. So hot water mostly are available in pharmacies. Further that electric heating pads are available because when you don't need of such thing, now it's quite easy that you take electric heating pads, put over fix that heating pad with electric and then heat it and then wherever the required you have to place in the body. So the electric heating pads are mostly someone who have a backache, who have muscular ache, or he has become tired, so he needs some heating treatment. So what then? There is the electric heating pads now available. You have to put that pad attached with the electricity, and then you say that how much heating you needed. The advantage of electric heating pad over the hot water bottle includes no possibility of leaking and precisely control over the temperature. So whatever temperature you fix, it will provide to the body. Then there is a moist heat package. The person who can't use that in hot water bottle or sometimes you can't take that one pads also, moist heat packs are available nowadays. So it contains head which becomes hydrated in boiling water and combined into gelatinous which has the unique property of holding it temperature for longer. So just you have to put that heat up that pad and then they can use accordingly wherever it is required. Hot pad and cold pad are also available. Heat and then you have to pad. These are also available in pharmacies. The pharmacy has an ice caps. Mostly it is a good analgesic. Whenever you have it, you are stuck with it, you have a pain over your ankles or joints over there, the physiotherapist mostly advised to have a ice treatment. Put ice over there, then it is immediately lower the pain. So ice caps is a reusable instrument of application of cold. It is usually a circular rubber or rubberized Macintosh cloth. So you can also use these ice in your plastic bags and then you have to put over the place where you need. But basically when it is available in the market, you can have the ice caps also. Similarly, someone have pain in joints or some ankles or wherever he needs, there's the backache. What you put the ice, take out from the refrigerator, put in the plastic, and with the help of that one towel, put over the body wherever you required for 5 to 10 minutes. It will gives it relieve the pain wherever it is required. It's one of the best analgesic nowadays. Physiotherapists suggest over this. Then tonsillectomy has been done. Then still you need ice bags also. So you can this shape of this device. So ice bag on adaptation of the ice cap is used for throat inflammation. It is the collar-shaped rubber bag and is fits snugly around the neck, holding the ice on the parts. So whatever it is a good that when the tonsillectomy has to be done, so you use these ice bag accordingly. Then ready freeze ice packs are available. Mostly these are available. You have to put these packs in your refrigerator, take out that, then whatever there is a pain over there. These are also called cold packs, which are instead of using ice filled with glycerine or and isopropyl alcohol or any gel over there. Then they place in the refrigerator cold, and then you can use as a ready freeze ice packs whenever there is a pain over there. The instant hot cold packs, now both are available. Instant hot and cold. For cold, they can be placed in the refrigerator. For hot, they have immersed in the hot water. What these are first, when you immerse in the hot water, and then you can use these instant hot or cold. So for cooling, you can place these in a refrigerator in a freezing area over there, and in both, when if you need hot treatment, you can use by applying immerse in the hot water, and then if you need cold temperature, you can immerse, you can place in the refrigerator. So both ways you can use this instant hot cold pack based on chemical reaction is either endothermic producing cold or exothermic heat. They maintain heat or cold for 30 minutes. So whatever the temperature you require, you can use accordingly.